I'm Steph Grick, and my husband and I are planning to start a new church, Lord willing, September 20th of this year in the Coatesville area called CityWell. Coatesville has been in the process of a revitalization plan since getting awarded a grant in 2016. The project took into account the needs, desires, and dreams of the residents of Coatesville that they had for their neighborhoods and created a plan to make those things happen. From the information that the community gave, the revitalization plan will focus on 4 main areas: resident engagement, job and economic opportunity, youth empowerment, and community safety. I encourage you to go on to coatesvillegrawinggreater.org, where all this information can be found in detail, and you'll also find ways to get involved in the project. There are many needs within the city of Coatesville, as with a lot of communities. We strongly believe that in order for the city to be revitalized, though, you have to revitalize the people within the city. When people are personally cared for spiritually, emotionally, and physically, it's amazing how they can begin to see the potential in themselves and in others, creating a ripple effect into an entire community. How will CityWell help with all this? Well, first you have to think about all that a church provides for a community. Something that CityWell holds close is creating community, discovering purpose. To focus first on creating community, we will provide opportunities for groups of people who meet regularly in what we call life groups. Life groups are smaller groups of people who gather with the purpose of building relationships. This would be outside of a Sunday morning worship service. These people can meet based on gender, like a men's or women's group, age, like a teen group, life stage, a married couples group, or around a common interest, like a sewing group. Some groups may have a time of Bible study or study different topics, and others may gather together around their common interest. Each group will have a time of sharing prayer concerns, so as a group they can come together in prayer. These groups provide a sense of belonging and support, as the people you are in life group with often become some of your closest friends, sharing in the good and bad times with you in life. When I was pregnant with my first child, I became a part of a mom's group. This was one of the best decisions I had made as a new mom. I was in a supportive group that provided a safe place for me to ask questions about pregnancy and about raising children. Then, when I had my baby, it was a great place to escape the new, overwhelming normal of motherhood, where the ladies would take turns holding my baby and reassure me that whatever it was that she was or wasn't doing was completely normal. I took what I learned from that group, and years later, after gleaning wisdom from other moms, I started my own mom's group for new moms. I wanted other women to experience the support and care that I did. See, when you're in a group of people who truly understand what you're going through and care about you, it's then that you can feel a sense of community and belonging. I know that if I was having a tough day as a mom, struggling with a certain child or situation, I could reach out to another mom in my group and get prayer and encouragement, and then I, in turn, would do the same for each of them. When people are doing life with others, it makes a whole community stronger. We were not created to do life alone, as Acts 2:42 suggests. It says they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. And then in verse 46 it says every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts. Even in the very beginnings of the church, they were devoted to fellowship or time with other people. Right now, you are probably feeling the intense need to be with others, as we are all restricted from that. It's times like now where we can truly see how imperative being with other people is to our own well-being and to the well-being of others. When we're in a group that deeply cares for each other, helps in times of need, shares the joys and the lows in life with one another, we're less likely to turn to unhealthy ways of coping. Life is hard. You don't have to navigate it alone. The second thing CityWell holds close is discovering purpose. There are many things that are temporary in which people think their purpose is found. But when it comes down to it, what really is your purpose here on earth? Is it just to make money, have a comfortable nest egg so you can retire and leave your kids an inheritance? Is it to build a name for yourself so you'll be known wherever you go? The problem with these things is that they are focused inward. You could argue that saving money for your children isn't inward, but as I'm sure you've seen, money can be snatched away with the quick turn of world events. We believe that each person is created to bring glory to God. God put inside each one of us a desire to know Him and different gifts and abilities to be a blessing to others. We are all different, and with that broadens the scope of people in which we can reach. There are many people who live life feeling like they are worthless and purposeless. Our goal at CityWell is to help people see their value, worth, and purpose as an individual. We plan to do this through a series of classes we will offer called the Growth Track, starting the third week of CityWell's beginning. This is all Lord willing, that things open up and resume as normal come September. This series of classes will take 4 weeks, each one focusing on something different. They will go through the purpose of the church, personal growth, discovering your gifts, and then getting you plugged into a team within the church to serve. It is known that when we are using the things God put inside of us to look outside of ourselves and serve other people, we find a sense of purpose and belonging. That all leads to a better outlook on life, healthier family dynamics, stronger community, and in turn, a revitalized city. This is not something that just the two of us can do alone. It's going to take a whole team of people. It takes you. If helping people find their purpose and providing a sense of belonging is something that you want to be a part of, let us know. You can connect with us at citywell.church and click on the Get Involved tab. There's no commitment to doing that. We'll just provide you with more information about what we're hoping to do. We look forward to all that God is going to do within the people of Coatesville and how He is going to use you to do it.